everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's Shawana here with Live Love Your Passion, where passion is not found, it's created. Today's video is another video request. So guys, if you want me to talk about your topic, put it in the comments below, Facebook me or Instagram me, and I will talk about your topic. As long as it's in the arena of things that I talk about here on Live Love Your Passion, I would be happy to discuss it. Alright, so today's topic was actually requested by LaShawna Renee on Facebook. She said that she wanted me to talk about love and relationships. So since that's a really broad subject or topic, I'm going to be specific and we're going to talk about outgrowing relationships. Now, because this is something that I'm really passionate about, this is going to be a session of chat with Wana, and if you stick to the end, I will tell you a personal story. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I want to first ask you a question. What if you had held on to every relationship from your past and currently had that relationship in your life today? Now, I know most of you are looking at me like, no, my life would be a mess. And yes, I already know, because my life would be a mess too. And that just brings me to the first topic. Every relationship should serve you. And I feel like I shouldn't even have to talk about this, because you just answered that question yourself. You know that if the relationship is no longer serving you, that you need to let it go. Just like you did with all of those other relationships that are no longer in your life today. Ask yourself why they're not there. Something changed. That person changed. You changed. Things no longer worked out and you outgrew the relationship. If a relationship is not fostering positivity, if it's not allowing you to grow, if it's not allowing you to be happy, then it is not serving you in a positive way. And I'm not saying be selfish. I'm not saying that every relationship is all about you. I understand that it's a two-way street. I'm just saying that if you're not getting anything on that two-way street, then it is not serving you. Now, I don't know who said that some relationships are losses and some are lessons. They lied. Every single relationship should be a lesson. Even the positive relationships that you are in right now, each and every day, you should learn something. You should grow in that relationship. And if you are not, you are holding yourself back. Know when you're outgrowing the relationship. The first way that you can tell that you're outgrowing a relationship is you become a psychic. You know exactly how the conversation is going to go when you talk to that person. I know you're probably thinking of that one person right now that you're like, every time I talk to them, it's the same thing. Why? Because that person is not growing, and you already know when you talk to them, they're going to be complaining about their job, complaining about their kids, complaining about their relationships, complaining about their finances, yet you stick with the conversation. You know that you can't talk to this person about your goals, about your dreams, about your aspirations, about your education, about your kids, about your business, because they wouldn't be able to relate to you. Now, I'm not saying that every relationship that you're in, that other person needs to be able to relate to you on every level. But am I saying to a certain extent? Yes, I am saying to a certain extent. They need to be able to get with it. They need to be able to understand that you're growing, that you have a future that you're trying to reach. And they should be also trying to reach goals and things in their future as well. So that's the first way you can tell that you're outgrowing the relationship. You have nothing else to talk about. The next way you know that you're outgrowing the relationship is when every time you're around them, something feels a little bit off. Now, this happens to me a lot of times. I go around certain people, certain groups of people, or certain friends or people that used to be friends, and the energy is just a little bit off. Only one of two things can happen to fix this problem. Either you can turn your spirit down to get to their level, or they can turn their spirit up to get to yours. Which one of those do you think is really going to happen? It's not going to be them turning it up to get to you, because your experiences have made you. Your experiences are different than theirs. If that person never had kids, they don't understand why suddenly your aspirations change and now you have drive, because you're living not only for yourself, but you're living for another human being. You have another human life dependent on you. They're not going to understand that you no longer like to club anymore, because you would rather be studying, because you would rather be chasing your dreams. Now, for most people, they're too scared to leave the relationship, and they think about all the time they have known this person, and they feel like this person is contributing to their happiness. And that's something that we do a lot of times with, like, as humans. we put a time period on something and we say, oh wait, no, this can't go. I've known them for too long. Just because you've known somebody a long time doesn't mean that there's not going to come a point that you're going to outgrow that person. Your happiness is not attached to a person, and if it is, you've given them power to take away your happiness. Happiness is an inside job. And it's not attached on the forehead of a man. It's not attached on the forehead of a woman. It's not attached to a person, place, or thing. And when you realize that, you are able to experience joy, gratefulness, happiness, contentment without another person. Now, I'm not saying that other people cannot contribute or enhance your happiness, but they shouldn't have the power to take it away. And you shouldn't feel like you have to dumb yourself down or change yourself or stop chasing your goals because you are trying to be on the same level as another person. A lot of times we see the potential in someone else and we think that we're going to assist them in changing. If I just do this and help them along the way, then they're going to change. They're going to be this great person. And then our relationship is going to work out. But I'm here to tell you that that person is not going to change until the pain of staying the same becomes greater than the pain of change. All that means is that you have nothing to do with the process of them changing. The pain of them staying the same. They have to be tired of going to the club. They have to be tired of being broke. They have to be tired of being unhappy. They have to be tired of being stuck in a rut. And then when they get tired of that, and that tiredness is greater than the pain of changing into a different person, then that's when they're going to change. And you see there, I didn't say anything about you because it has nothing to do with you. So stop trying to assist in people changing their lives. Even this video, I already know that I can't motivate you more than you motivate yourself. Now, I hope this video touches you in some kind of way, but a lot of you will watch it and go on with your daily lives the same way that you have been going on with it. And I have nothing to do with that. It has to do with you. So just like you're trying to change that other person, you have nothing to do with that. Once you understand who you are and who you have power over, which is yourself, then you'll walk into your greatness. Then you'll let go of those relationships that are no longer serving you. I had a relationship that I was in for over 15 years, a friendship. And so, of course, I attached the time to that strength, and I thought this is a relationship that's going to be in my life forever. And it wasn't until a couple of years ago that that relationship actually started to fall apart. And if you watch my video on why I created Live Love Your Passion, you actually know that a couple years ago, I was going through one of the worst times in my life. So imagine that one person that you thought is going to always be there for you is no longer there for you. Imagine having a friendship breakup on top of a relationship breakup, on top of a pregnancy, on top of already having a toddler, on top of having a layoff from a job, on top of having anxiety attacks and depression. How that made me feel. So when I had no relationship to count on, I fell into depression. I fell into a really dark place that I never want to go back to. And it wasn't until that moment I realized that I had given those people power. I had given those people a piece of me, so much of me that they now had the key to my happiness. I tried to buy things. I tried to make myself more available. I tried to make more phone calls, and I was trying to fix the situation. And when it seemed like all of that stuff was failing too, I had to realize and accept that I had outgrown the relationship. And I had to learn that my happiness was an internal job and it had nothing to do with the relationships that I was in. I also had to learn that pain means that I am about to experience growth. That's why they're called growing pains, because you are about to experience growth. Pain is also getting you ready for birth. Pain is also getting you ready for healing. Pain is the rain before the rainbow. What I want you all to do today is I want you to take a look at your lives. I want you to look at the relationships that you're currently in, and I want you to honestly ask yourself, is this relationship serving me in a positive way? Am I getting something out of this? Am I able to grow? Is this person creating an environment for me that I'm able to become a better person? And if not, then understand that you are robbing yourself of your greatness. And so I hope this video really helped you so that you can walk into your purpose and so that you can live, love your passion. If you liked it, feel free to share it. I would really appreciate that. Also, comment below. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if this helped you. Let me know if it didn't help you. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss a video. I post every single Monday.